So we are standing in the living room of a 15-room, full-floor, ultra-luxury penthouse located at 66 9th Avenue, residence number 6. This home has 5,444 square feet of living space. It features 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, asking $26.5 million. I am co-listing this incredible apartment with one of NestSeeker's top agents, Jessica Campbell, who is an expert in luxury new development and is in the top 1% of real estate agents in New York City by sales. So stepping into the formal entryway through the keyed elevator, we pass through one of the most impressive front doors I've ever seen. The front door is tailor-made in rose mirror, unlacquered brass, and gunmetal steel. This door alone weighs 200 pounds and it cost $40,000. I've never seen anything like this, have you? That is the level of luxury we're dealing with here at 66 9th Avenue. The entryway floors are set in an exquisite high-honed Palisandro Bluette marble with this chevron pattern and this brass inlay. Every single corner has a bespoke custom element, so we're gonna really take our time in this tour and show everything in detail like you asked for. Speaking on those details, the walls of this hallway are clad in a hand-finished artisanal lime plaster, which costs about $90,000 just for these walls. In this entry hallway, another very unique piece are these Meljack switches and intercom. These are all handmade in Paris. Light fixtures like this can only be found in places like Versailles in France. This main entry hallway is 44 feet long and connects both ends of the home, the living space to the bedrooms. This is essentially the heart of this apartment. This corridor, it's exquisite, it's elegant, it's sophisticated, and it leads right on this way to the Grand Salon. This place really is a one-of-a-kind for the meatpacking area just due to the sheer size of this space. In the heart of this great room, we have the marble fireplace, and all the furniture that you see in this residence has been built specifically for this home, and it costs just about $1 million for every piece of furniture that you see in here. When you walk into this apartment and you see it so meticulously staged how it is, all this custom furniture can come into that purchase price of the residence. Along with all of the tailor-made furniture, the residence features 17 pieces from iconic photographer Slim Aarons, all provided by Getty Images. And these pieces can also be included in the sale price of the apartment. These fluted columns, they really define the space. The columns are finished in a bleached walnut with hand-varnished brass corners. Even if you notice, every single screw head is pointing in the same direction. That's just one of those levels of detail where you can't even put that into comprehension for a typical living space. This great room has custom floors throughout, which are 12-inch solid oak, and they're laid in this herringbone pattern. The sheer vastness of this space you can really tell in this shot here. This is a 100-foot long southern exposure where we have 12 windows, filling this apartment with that warmth and sunlight the entire day. This right here is such a big aspect in a New York City apartment. Having that direct sunlight, especially in the winter months, it can make a huge difference in the living quality in the city. I mentioned that there was no expense spared when designing this apartment, and I mean none, especially when it comes to the windows. So all these windows here along the southern exposure were made with 11 layers of glass and gel in between. The owner of the space really wanted to optimize that light, so this window right here, that was actually added in just to allow even more sunlight to come in. And these windows behind me, the cost to have that New York City pin drop quiet is a cool $450,000. In the city, windows are one of the main ways to keep your apartment pin drop quiet, but the owner of this place wanted it to be a sanctuary. He wanted spa-like peace and serenity, so these ceilings and the floors were soundproofed at the price of $170,000. You really can't put that into perspective how much was put into the details to make this home. I've said this word a bunch in this series, custom. We don't tour apartments that aren't custom, and this one embodies that word custom. And I love how also this great room then flows into this sitting area, which could also serve as a library. Take a nice seat on the couch and admire the views out of that southern exposure. The beautiful red brick buildings, the sweeping vistas of the meatpacking district. you have the Gansevoort Square with the market, cobblestone streets, then off in the distance you have the unmistakable silhouette of One World Trade Center. This great room then flows into the dining space. We have a very large dining room table right next to these beautiful arched windows that line the entire western side of the apartment. And these windows are from the original 1905 structure, and that was done to keep that old school New York feeling. Then we head into the kitchen, which has this pocket door. This is pretty unique. This is glass to allow that natural sunlight to flow into the kitchen, which, I mean, just take a look at this kitchen. Now, first impressions of this kitchen is just the sheer size. It's just about 19.5 feet by 21 feet. And as you can see in the frame, it's a very large kitchen for New York City. The windows in the kitchen face north and west. Out of the northern windows, you have unobstructed views of the brand new constructed Hudson Yards looking up 9th Avenue. We have the satin lacquer finish on the cabinetry. All of the millwork in this kitchen that you're looking at, this was all made specifically for this kitchen. The millwork itself costs $180,000. In this video, I'm adding all these price points just because it is something that most people don't realize in these tours, the exact cost of all these custom finishes. It adds up. If you're keeping a tally throughout this video, we're somewhere easily in the millions by now. The center of this kitchen is defined by this island. For the stone, we have full slabs of Calcutta Michelangelo marble paired nicely with these brass fixtures. And one of the most impressive things about this kitchen is the sink. This is a cast bronze Rocky Mountain hardware sink. This thing weighs 400 pounds and it cost $40,000. This sink alone took 4 people to bring into the apartment. I don't really have words for the level of just uniqueness that is throughout this entire place. It's beautiful. I mentioned that this is a full chef's kitchen and those appliances really show that. We have 2 Gaggenau dishwashers, Gaggenau French door, refrigerator combo with the freezer. Then we have the Gaggenau stovetop, oven, and microwave. Then also over this way we have, this may just look like a normal cupboard. This is the pantry and it's actually large enough to walk in. So there is a fair amount of storage in this kitchen as well. Something else that really will catch your eye in this kitchen, Calcutta Michelangelo marble shelves on the whole back wall with the lighting built in. These shelves, along with the entire kitchen, they're refined, they're luxurious, but most of all, they're functional. Take a look at this. This is the most beautiful kitchen in New York. It might be, but from this kitchen, we're gonna head out through this hallway. Again, we have pocket doors, which will come in handy if you are having a dinner party. The chef and the prep crew's in here cooking. And we're gonna just pop in really quick to the guest bedroom. Currently, we're storing all of our coats in here, and it even has an ensuite full bathroom. From this guest bedroom, back out into the hallway, the apartment flows into the great room where we started the tour. And we're gonna head back down this 44-foot long hallway, which, like I said, connects the living space to the bedroom quarters. Off to the side, we have a powder room. Even something like this powder room has so many details. We have the bleached walnut wood along the walls, marble sink with these matte black faucet finishes. From this powder room, the hallway continues, but yet you can choose if you want to turn it into private space, pocket doors throughout. So, if you do want that privacy from the bedrooms, just pocket it right off. We'll close it back up into the wall. The first stop off of this hallway is the entrance to the kids wing. Now this could be a library, it could be a playroom, a home office. So following the hallway, we have the first kids bedroom. I love these arch windows that we have in here from the earlier section in the dining room, that original 1905 structure, that kind of New York heritage. And this is a very decent sized kids room or guest bedroom. Back out into the hallway, we have the second of the kids' room. So even in these guest bedroom, there was nothing spared as far as detail. If you notice the intricate crown molding along the ceilings, it's all done very nicely and it is move-in ready. Heading out of this room back to the hallway, we have some closet space at the end. This is just utilities. And then we have the shared bathroom for the kids' wing. And everything in this shared bathroom has been handmade for this apartment. Everything from the tiling on the wall to the tiles on the floor, the faucets, all of it bespoke. We're gonna head back out in the hallway the way we came. Now we're back into the main hallway. Again, walking past that beautiful lime plastering. We're gonna head on into the third guest bedroom. And this is the largest of the 3 guest bedrooms, and it has an ensuite bath. So from this third guest bedroom, at the very end of the hallway, we enter the master suite of the residence. And as you can see, this is by far the largest of all the bedrooms. You have these 3 windows facing south, filling the room with light and good energy. This is something you need to point out in the master bedroom. Again, you have the handmade Mel-Jack light fixtures to control every single light right from the bed so you don't have to get up. From this main space in the master bedroom, we're gonna head down the hallway to his bathroom. The stone in his bathroom is Calcutta turquoise and dolomite. His bathroom has a walk-in shower with waterworks features throughout the entire shower. If we head back out into the hallway, right next door, neighbors, her bathroom. In this hers bathroom, we have the white rhino marble, deep cast iron soaking tub with a separate glass standing shower. Then we have these crystal finishes here on the faucet. This is an elegant bathroom. Back out into the hallway of the master wing suite to her closet, which is a showroom fit for a queen. All of your designer clothing can be nicely displayed in this closet space. We're gonna walk back across the entirety of the master suite, and we're going to enter the very moody his closet. The his closet has a very unique art piece. This is done by James Perkins. He was a very big Wall Street guy, and he actually took one of his suits, deconstructed it into a straitjacket. Very ironic because most likely the type of person who can afford a place like this will be a hedge fund guy, so maybe one day he'll retire off his suits like James Perkins. But from his closet, this is my favorite part of this apartment. We enter the outdoor terrace. This is 120 square feet of outdoor living space right in the heart of the meatpacking district. To have outdoor space in an apartment of this caliber is something that can't be overlooked in the city. There are those days where you're cooped up inside, but to have a place where you can come, take in some fresh air, look at those views of the meatpacking district. And this is one of those extra touches that you can't really put a price on, but if you could, it'd be close to $26 million. From the outdoor terrace space, heading back in, we pass through this, again, beautiful bleached walnut wood into the den/bar. The bar is the thing that really owns the space with this custom marble work. We have just about 300 pounds of this brass shelving with that rose mirror in the background. We have more of that bleached walnut with the custom millwork, which opens up from this paneling to display the TV, the entertainment center. This is a room to come, hang out, have a drink, just watch a movie, kick back and relax. From the den, we're gonna head back towards the front of the apartment where we started. And then off to my right, we have another full bathroom complete with a shower. Just a nice touch if you have guests. And then from the den space, we are back into the main great room of this residence at 66 9th Avenue. I want to thank you again for watching this episode. Comment down below your favorite feature in this residence. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.